You're wasting all the time. Another hour gone, did you hear the chime? You're wasting all the time.
Recorded for Thursday, August 8th, 2019.
Now they're llamas.
I was going to say.
Llamas.
Visual comedy for an audio podcast.
Woo!
That should be our tagline.
I thought it was. We're good now, but
Oh, no.
we might have to move on.
Beyond
Yeah.
that.
Hey guys, thanks for listening in to Wasting All the Time. This is Jess, your host for this episode. Here I am joined with two lovely individuals. The person, why would you do that? Why would you go, like
Lovely?
you judging yourself?
Yeah.
Don't stop. I get to judge you.
Oh,
Lovely
okay.
individuals.
She's the host.
Forcibly lovelied.
Across from me is,
Dave!
and to the left of me is,
Cody!
and that's the visual comedy for this auditory podcast.
Okay, now we're funny looking.
Now everybody knows where everybody sits.
Yes, you have a mental picture.
Perfect. If you've never listened to the podcast before, everything is improvised,
Oh!
which means it's made up.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Based on, well, yeah. I mean, this is a little bit rehearsed.
There is no free will.
That's true.
Oh my God, are we going to get into this discussion?
Hard determinism.
No.
No, I don't even know what that sentence means. I just heard it somewhere, so I said it.
Because there's no free will.
Hard determinism.
I've caught in a Mobius loop.
Mobius. Yes. Mobius loop.
Because there's an umlaut. It's Mobius. Anyway.
Yes. You can see that I run a tight ship. Dudes. If you've never listened to the podcast, this is fully improvised. That means that none of this is scripted.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Yes. If you have listened to the podcast, thank you for tuning in again. You probably also understand that this is season 2.
Oh, man.
And without further ado, because I have spent a decent chunk of time introducing the podcast, let's just get into it. And this time, I'm not going to announce the things. I'm going to let the music announce the things.
Music
Oh,
communicates
boy.
on everything.
And now, it's time for Jess to break shit down. Now entering the Jesalogue.
Okay, so there's this thing that I love and I also hate because I used to love it a lot more when I was younger, and I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. It is the Karen, I want to see your manager meme. Okay, I am a female, if you have not noticed, with the higher pitched voice. And growing up as a younger female, I'm all like, yeah, Karen, you are ridiculous. Don't always ask for the manager. You're giving us all a bad name. But I've learned since my last birthday, now that I've become an old crony, that no, Karen is truly a hero to all womankind. Because after years of being pushed down and people going like, oh, you should be quiet, you should just be nice over and over again. I remember you said second grade teacher where you wrote that in my damn journal saying, don't be mean. Karen is here to save us because Karen doesn't take bullshit. Karen knows that you don't have a place of power and she doesn't want you to have to go through her anger because it's not your job. She wants to just cut you, the middleman, out because she knows that you do not deserve her wrath. So please, when Karen is asking for the manager, just go okay. And if you're the manager, don't be that motherfucker snarking person that's all like, ha ha ha, I am the manager, because guess what, bucko? There's always somebody above you. And you know who knows that? Karen.
Holy shit.
Sweet Jeebus. I didn't know there was such fury in that tiny frame.
That was astounding.
That was incredible.
That's probably why my second grade teacher kept telling me in my journal entries, be nicer. or be nice.
Don't be mean.
Especially, the best one is
Right, Sanch?
when I wrote about how I didn't think it was fair that we as girls were the ones that were expected to always clean and cook and pick up after another, and her only response was be nice.
Maybe that was the path forward. She was agreeing with you, going, you know how you do this? You be nice. That's how you succeed at this goal. Maybe. I don't know.
I think she didn't know how to deal with a little girl like starting to question
That's
cultural
also
roles.
Yeah. Especially also that being
She's like, what? We're in Unit 7. We haven't even begun to talk about the patriarchy.
Which is what, 20-ish years ago?
Yeah.
So things were also a little different 20-ish years ago.
They were.
Yeah.
Second grade teachers are probably like, you know what? Let's just status quo this shit and be done with it.
Wow.
That was I know that we keep calling it a Jesalogue, but I'm going to continue to approach it as an angry old person rant.
Good.
As
So
is
just have
your
fun.
prerogative.
Angry
Yes.
old crony.
I am. Don't look it, but I am.
Shit, old on the inside.
So old. All right, guys. So that was the Jesalogue, and now it's time for the next segment.
Upwards, downwards, forwards, backwards, I say we go Fruitwards.
This game is called Fruitwards. What we do is we take an adjective and a noun,
There you go.
and we stick them all together. They are on colored cards. I'm not going to alliterate anything closer to whatever game it may or may not have been inspired by, because this is Fruitwards, and this is our own thing.
Wise.
So let's get our first card, adjective, okay, and our noun. All right, guys. For this scene, your inspiration is Campy Castle.
So it's is it really only $20 a night? That's
Yeah.
that's pretty wild. I mean, I'm used to campsites being cheaper than, other lodging, but I mean, this is a freaking castle. It's an interesting approach.
It is.
So are you going to be hanging around?
Yeah, I'll hang over there. Right in that back corner over there.
Okay, but you'll pretty mostly stay out of our hair. while
Well,
we-
I'll be back in your hair when you go to sleep. It's part of the castle experience.
Is
Sorry, I'm eating a peach.
okay. Is that a required part of the castle stay, the hair business, or can I,
Do you want the discounted rate?
if it means I think we mostly just want to sleep, but
Then yeah, it's part of the experience.
okay.
Like who comes all the way out here to Scotland and doesn't want a poltergeist to mess with their hair?
Yeah, I think I misread the travel guide, but I mean it's part of the culture, right? So
Yeah.
I guess when in Rome. So
And you're also already here.
yeah,
You're literally in my castle.
yeah, we're pretty committed at this point. Situationally, we drove a long way to get here.
Perfect. And I just want to introduce you to the maid.
Hello.
She's
Look at the
going
maid.
she's going to be running up and down the hallways screaming.
Oh,
Scream very loud.
okay.
So loud. You wouldn't believe it.
I wouldn't have
The
taken you
loud screaming.
for that.
That's what I do.
Yeah,
I scream loudly.
that's
Would you like to hear? I can do it. I can do it for you.
Oh,
maybe just
she's-
a quick
she's
sample,
spectacular.
just a real quick little,
Just quick. Quick one.
just the shortest little.
Oh, why don't you go to the other end of the hallway and then do a run by screaming so they get the full experience?
You don't have to go.
That's a fantastic idea. Here we go.
You don't have to go the
Right.
whole way, but oh my God,
How was that?
you run fast.
Lots of practice.
Yeah.
I'm thick.
Jeez,
She
Look
never
at these thighs. They're like a track star.
Yeah,
I
never
wasn't
skips
gonna,
leg
but-
day.
Never.
that's there. I mean, they're right there. So, okay, yeah, give us the full experience.
Perfect.
Do you have any more peaches,
Oh,
or I'm kind of hungry?
Oh, I mean,
I'll fetch you some from the
Yeah.
pantry.
yeah.
Okay.
That's where they keep peaches.
Great. Thanks. Wow. Jeez. How far away is the pantry?
Though it's on the other side of the castle, but she never skips leg day. Give me a peach.
You've already had 17.
I get another peach if I want another peach, wench.
Well, this is your castle.
Could I bother you to go get another one? I really did want to.
That's why I went there in the first place, wasn't it?
Yeah.
For you having a peach.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back again. Peaches.
Jeez. Wow.
There you go.
Okay. Smells great.
Oh,
Fresh Scottish peaches.
Yep. don't worry, they're also cursed.
Oh, good.
That was definitely good for my throat.
I love it.
That was campy.
There was some camp about that, yes.
If I was more widely literate of it, I was waiting for a campy castle. Like the episode, like the show Castle.
Oh,
Like
with
Campy
Nathan
Castle.
Fillion?
I think that's literally the only thing
Maybe.
I know about it.
He's an
Firefly?
author who solves crimes or commits them.
I don't
He solves them because he committed them
Oh.
to memory.
Oh. Wordplay.
know.
Gotta love
boy,
it.
oh boy.
Words like to play.
And that was Fruitwards.
For better or worse.
Never going back.
Coming up.
I was like a 90s outro.
What have you been up to? To what have you been?
This is a segment where we stop, take a minute, and we check in with each other and anybody who may or may not be on the Discord chat this evening to see what's going on.
That's right.
So, Cody,
Yo.
because I think I did David last time.
Did you?
I think so.
Okay.
Did I?
Mm-hmm,
I think so. So,
Okay.
trying to be fair. Cody,
Yo.
what up?
Not much. Still Twitch streaming. That's still a lot of fun. This is very exciting. Again, more visual information. I got a new ring light. It's a light in the shape of a ring. So it evenly illuminates the face and you get a cool little ring in your eyeball.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Yeah. I'm going to throw it into a volcano. No, it looks a lot better than overhead fluorescent lighting. So I'm stepping up production quality on the stream. That's been a lot of fun. Making a lot of new friends. Like it's that's been a big focus of mine lately. And then I'm
Twitch.tv/practicalrook.
yes. Hey, thanks. That was timely.
Go there.
Yeah.
Give him bits.
Yeah, I was on
like
it
bits.
the other day.
You were?
Yeah, I was.
Did you see me?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, hey.
Yeah,
Thanks.
it was cool. I ghost. I don't say anything.
You were a lurker?
Yeah,
Good.
lurk, ghost.
I like lurkers.
Yeah.
I'm a
but
loast.
You're-
Or a
Gurker.
gurker. I'm a loast gurker.
No.
No? Okay, I thought so, but I was wrong.
You tried. I
It's
appreciate
really
it.
close to a gherkin, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
you're a pickle?
He's in a pickle.
A bit of a pickle.
I'm a pickle, Morty!
Or a pickle Rick. Which is the weird kind of meta meme that no one likes, that everyone liked,
Never
that
even
no
seen
one
the
likes.
show.
Yeah.
It's such a good show. You'd like it. Also, speaking of shows, doing creative video work, I finally, today, I'm on the last stages of some digital object removal for an indie film. It has been fantastic. Like, I've had 8 shots to do object removal on. It's been really fun. This last shot has been a hell-spawned nightmare of devilhood. Usually it's like, oh, like there's this thing in the background. Can you get rid of it? And you're like, yeah, cool, because it's like a windmill against the sky or like a cell tower and it's post-apocalyptic and they don't have those. Well, on this film, somebody put reference stands in the shot where they were supposed to tack other things on, and those things didn't get tacked on. So it fell to me to remove them in this shot where there's a handheld camera in a car driving past signs. So there's like 14 different layers of parallax going on. So you can't just put a static image over it. You have to like calculate every frame, and then the trees are shaking and there's a windmill, and then there's like grass.
There's grass, damn it.
I know
That's the thing.
I know
That
this
was
is-
the thing that did it.
moving grass.
Ah.
I know this doesn't strike terror into the hearts of most people, but I just need to convey to you 7 shots took me about 2 weeks, and this last shot has taken me a month and a half.
Wow.
Like, it's insane. But I learned a lot, and I'm happier for it. I'm a fulfilled individual. Anyway, that's me. That's when I have a Twitch.tv. Back to okay.
All right.
Ring light.
Dave.
Yes. My work life has been super busy and stressful, so that when I have my podcast life, that's sort of like, all right, let's have fun, let's get it done. But most people know what's going on in the podcast life because they're listening to it. And then when I'm at home, I don't want to.
You just
So
for sure.
I've been watching documentaries and YouTube videos about Minecraft and playing Minecraft and not doing a whole lot of the things that I'm supposed to be doing while I'm at home.
Procrastination is great.
So, yeah,
I think they say that like procrastination is actually good for your brain.
I'll
Like
take
a
it.
certain level of it is.
I must be a genius then.
So, unfortunately, pretty boring. But I'll be traveling for work, so I'll be in Palm Springs, and then a couple weeks after that, I'll be in Eureka. You know, just spanning the state, really.
Nice.
You're all over the place.
All
Jet
over
setter.
the place.
All over to wonderful Eureka.
Lovely Eureka.
Lovely.
Classy
Meter
Wairika.
No, that's a different city.
Is it?
Wairika
Wairika,
is North Valley,
Uh-huh.
and Eureka is on the coast.
Huh. It's ridiculous.
It is. Very ridiculous.
That's my 2 cents.
I always feel like when you get to Eureka, you need to like come with a big revelation, like Eureka! Aha!
In the words of the Three Stooges, you don't smell so good yourself.
Oh, Eureka! I get it.
No.
And people
wise
wonder,
guy.
where did my humor come
Oh
from?
gosh.
I was
no.
raised
Raised with
with Stooges.
Stooges. I was Marx Brothers.
I didn't get them till much later. I
Really?
liked them very much.
I grew up with AMC in the mornings instead of cartoons Saturday mornings.
We
So-
had VHSs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cake. Yeah, I remember that story. Was it pie?
I'm not sure yet.
What? I remember a memory of your childhood that you don't remember?
Maybe. What was it?
Winnie the Pooh and Tigger, and he would say like pie, and you liked the part that you watched it over and over and over on the VHS, and you eventually ruined it because you would rewind it and watch him say
Of
pie.
Winnie the Pooh?
Tigger says it. Tigger says the line.
I do not remember that.
Is this when they go to Rabbit's house and then Pooh Bear gets stuck in the hole?
I have no idea.
Very possibly.
I just remember that story as Dave told it to me like that. That he ruined it. And so every time after he watched it, it was distorted because the tape was all fucked up. Because he watched it, he rewound it so many times.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Thank you for that blast from the past.
No problem.
That I'm still not sure about, but I got to take you at your word.
Well, I
Jess.
Yes.
Tell us a thing. Or several.
About me?
Sure.
Yeah. So oh gosh, I am, they say you're not supposed to talk about your significant other, but sometimes I think that I'm just the bane of my husband's existence.
Foundation of a good marriage.
Yeah, I think that's how all marriages really are, the core root of it. So we have a studio. It's more like studio/craft room for me, and I ended up breaking down and I bought IKEA furniture so that I could finally get everything organized. But the way that I understand organizing and cleaning something out is you have to take all items out of a room, see what all the items are, and then only put back in what you want.
Okay.
All right.
Which means the rest of our house is covered in my shit. Because it's the only way that I've ever been able to truly conceptualize getting rid of things and truly cleaning something out.
It's a good thing you're not a dentist. That's all I'll say.
Take all these teeth out, put them aside.
Figure out which ones to put back in.
Give me the old cleanery-do.
Yeah. The biggest part is I've moved a lot of my stuff that I'm getting rid of which is the worst part because it's just going to sit there until we finally get bins to like remove it. That's taking over his workout area.
Oh no!
So now he can't work out.
That's a crime, woman.
Yeah. Yup. But it's either that or put it somewhere where the dog could get to it, or accidentally try and jump on it and hurt herself or do something. So
none good options.
no.
Wow.
No.
Yeah.
So he's being very patient with me right now, and I am very thankful for that. He does keep asking me when one of my friends is coming over to help me finish. He's like, when is this happening? When is this happening? And then they pushed it back by a day, and he's like, do they really have to push it back a day?
So, funny story.
This is going to be the only hiccup, right? Right? I don't know.
Literally the only one ever. So, yeah, just tell him that, and he'll believe you.
Until it's not, and then I'll deal with that.
Burn that bridge when we come to it. Yeah.
Yay! All right, I'm going to ring the bell, because then we'll know we're done.
Yay!
I feel done now.
All right, yeah, that was checking in
I feel fulfilled.
with Jess, Cody, and Dave.
All right.
Second.
All right, so now it's time for the next thing coming up.
What's weird in the world today? Yeah. What's weird in the world today?
It's so poppy. In the world, yeah. It flows so organically. I'm sorry, I'm enamored with Dave's music.
Okay, so this article is much better than the last one. It's a little older, but I think it's appropriate. This is the headline. Penguins detained by New Zealand police for loitering beneath a sushi shop.
How
Okay.
delightful and wacky. And not death-focused.
The penguins were described by authorities as waddling vagrants.
How whimsical.
A pair of penguins were detained by Wellington police yesterday morning after they were caught loitering beneath a sushi outlet. The birds, described by local authorities as waddling vagrants, had been spotted hanging near a Wellington train station around dawn before making their way to nearby Sushi Bai. A staff member later heard them making a cooing humming sound beneath the shop and called the cops. This was not the first police report that the Wellington police had gotten about the fishy birds.
Oh.
They had initially received a call at 8:40 p.m. on Saturday night of a penguin on the road of Featherston Street.
Featherston, I get it.
Police responded and, with some help from members of the public, released the penguin, described as little and blue,
Oh.
Wait,
back into the sea.
blue?
Yeah, little and blue.
These are the penguins of New Zealand, not the like king or emperor
No,
penguins.
yeah, they're not the
used
big
to
ones. Mm-mm. Then today at 6:35 a.m., police received another report of the penguin, this time with a companion near the Wellington Railway Station. The article goes on to say it's probably not the sashimi that keeps them coming back, though. Rather,
Yeah.
it's thought that the birds have been hiding near the grills beneath the shop where it's warm.
Oh.
Kawaii.
They're adorable. And they might also be trying to nest there, so they think they're going to keep coming back.
I mean, how are you not going to let penguins nest near a sushi shop, you monsters?
Seriously.
Look at them adorable little penguinites. Penguinians. Penguinos.
And then this is one of the police the manager, an operations manager for DOC, which is the Department of Conservation, is also reminding people that while they're cute, please keep your distance because they could bite.
Aha.
So
They could.
it's a fluff because it's a
Peace.
bird. They're fluffy. That bird's not, but it made sense in my head, guys.
All we ask.
All right, guys. I was thinking we could just stay here in the train station, or we can kind of explore around a little bit and try to find something better.
I mean, it's pretty safe in the train station, right?
Yeah, there's always people around, so
Yeah.
security's good.
Yeah. I mean, and people drop a lot of food.
Yeah, we can live off of that. Yeah. It's weird here. The lights are always on.
Yeah, that kind of pricks my sensibilities the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say my circadian rhythm's all off.
Yeah. I'd say that too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But
Ooh, what you got?
oh, I think I smell fish.
Ooh, okay, hold up.
Wait.
True fish, or is this another false fish alarm, Frankie? I can't. Don't tease me like that.
Yeah, don't false fish us.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, when I false fished you, I did actually honestly think it was fish.
it's still a false fish.
I know. So I think this is real.
All right.
I'm willing to risk it.
Give me a fraction, like what percent real? Don't worry, I don't do math. It's fine. Let's go.
Sorry, I was just humming.
Okay, that's good.
Ooh.
You've been working. Is that a new piece? Frankie, the fish.
Oh, sorry.
Focus.
Sorry.
Focus,
Sorry.
Frankie.
I
Fish.
think that was hummed in 6/8. So there's your fraction.
Fraction of 6/8.
Like a wrench. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's do it.
All right, lead the way, Frankie. I'm not going to say it, you guys. I'm not doing it.
You have to.
I
You're
know.
part of the crew. You're part of the waddle crew.
Yes, that was not part of the bylaws when we started this.
Waddle crew for life.
Yes, Waddle Crew for life. I have the tattoo. I don't want to say it. I think it ruined. It should be implied.
Yeah, okay.
I just...
Waddle.
There.
We're not stopping until you waddle.
I am waddling. It's ridiculous. You're embarrassing yourself. You have some dignity, goddammit.
You're never gonna get the fish.
Which is Frank's fault.
Waddle.
Are we there?
This looks good. I smell fish. Do you smell fish?
Sounds like it.
Wait, you smell sounds?
No, it sounds like we smell fish.
Yeah, because we're sniffing.
Yeah, we both went.
Yeah, he's always so difficult with
So
everything.
I just need to be
Like, just-
accurate. That penguin accuracy is very important to me.
Oh, I see it. Oh, guys, that looks like some grade A tuna there.
Oh, yeah. Chopped up into bite-sized pieces. Normally, we couldn't even touch a tuna.
No, they're huge. Have you seen those things?
They're bullies.
Scared. But I'll eat them when they're, if they're already chopped up.
Yeah, that's
Tastes
just
great.
That's just physics.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe if we
Okay, what's the
just
plan?
get one of us on top of the other, and then we can get to the fish, and then we'll.
Okay,
pass
now let's put on
pieces
this
down.
small trench coat.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Frankie, you're a genius.
You shouldn't be the person.
At the
one
bottom. No.
No.
Shouldn't
Because
be
you
at the
need to
bottom.
waddle.
You're right.
No.
I don't know.
We don't necessarily want you to be the talker either. So maybe you be in the middle.
But then what? I need to.
I'll be in the bottom.
I want
You be the bottom. Okay.
We
And
bottom.
I'll do the talking. Let's go in. Let's order just some sashimi.
Yeah.
Nigiri maybe. I don't know. Rice is sometimes fun.
They're not gonna know because we'll be in a trench coat.
Oh yeah.
Three penguins in the trench coat.
That equals a person.
Yeah, it does. All right.
That's
Okay.
just more physics.
Waddle.
Waddle. You're not waddling.
I'm in the middle. I can't.
How strange.
You might even say weird.
What? All right, guys. That was what's weird in the world today.
Yes.
Coming up next, we have a very special segment.
What document is that? Is there a cue?
For this evening, or morning, or afternoon, or whenever you're listening to this podcast, the game that I've decided for us to try out is
Oh,
Inner Monologue.
inner.
Inner.
It's like inner tube.
but with monology.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the way this game works is you will be provided with a one-word suggestion. You will carry on a scene as normal. At any point, I will interrupt you and I will address you by your character's name or your name if a character name has not been established, and I will go inner monologue. And this is your moment to give your character's innermost feelings about what is going on in the scene.
Oh my goodness.
yes.
And then you return back to the scene as though it were like, the audience knows, but your partner
Is the
character
return
doesn't know.
to the scene also dictated by this director or what have you?
No,
Or
you
is
finish
it
it.
Okay.
You'll finish it. Yeah.
Ooh, lolly.
Is this something you're doing to us? Or is this
Yes.
okay?
Yeah.
That's creepy.
I'm an angry old crony creepy person. It's fine. I've accepted all of
fine.
this. It's fine.
Your birthday
It's all okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay.
Okay.
Everything's fine. Nothing is broken.
So let's get just a random word suggestion.
Natural hat trick.
Patrick, you're on the hook.
You saved us
For-
once. Can you save us again?
A word.
Oh, he's typing.
Murder.
All right, guys.
It's good.
Your word is murder.
All right. I'm thinking this is a pretty open and shut case. We do have evidence placing the husband at home at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And his story doesn't really seem to hold up. So, I think we're looking good here.
Yeah, but we have to approach this from all angles. We have to really consider, does a bloody knife in someone's hand mean that they stabbed someone? Like there's philosophical connotations here.
Yeah, okay. Like, he could have come home and picked it up. Obviously we wish he wouldn't do that, but
Right.
It's disturbing evidence, but it's incriminating, of course.
Cody, inner monologue.
For day after day, I had to listen to this guy with his facts and his evidence and this guy's guilty because he probably stabbed someone and I'm sick to death of it. It's really time for emotional detecting to take the lead. How does this feel? Do I feel like he stabbed this guy? I don't know. We need to get in touch with our chakras when we're at the murder scene, and that's what will let the truth flow forward. Not this investigation nonsense.
So,
And really, that's only the first step, I think.
yeah, I guess. I don't know. Do we get all the pictures we needed?
We got a couple. We got some. Like I said, the place is going to be here. We have seen it. You and I have internalized the place. Mm-hmm. Really, what better picture taker is there than the human brain?
Cameras are more objective.
The human soul takes better pictures, I submit.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and continue using a camera. You get your soul snapshots or whatever it is that you're doing.
I like that. That's good.
David, inner monologue.
I think Lindsay said that she was going to be making fajitas tonight. I hope she does all three. The chicken, the steak, and the shrimp. That's my favorite combination. And Netflix, they have that new documentary. I think we want to watch that. God, my work-home balance is really off-kilter these days. I just need to do something to spice up the work life, Just, I don't know. Just day after day, it's the same thing. It's all these chakra things, and he hasn't said it so much out loud as much as projected it, That and all his new desk ornaments. But, oh, you know what? That's right. Lindsay did pick up some fresh peppers and onions, so that's definitely what's going to happen. It's so much better than the frozen ones. They just don't cook right, Yeah. Oh, I think I want to have a gin and tonic beforehand. Oh, there's more blood over there. Huh. Interesting.
And so then when you open the 9th meridian,
Yeah.
that's really the astral pathway to truth.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I might have spaced out for a second there.
That's
How did we get hit to astral projections or whatever?
Okay, 1st meridian. That was fantastic.
Oh, dang, those enchiladas sound tasty, though.
Gotta love Mexican food. I do.
I do so much. Ugh.
It was that. Oh, that's right. She picked up peppers. That was solid.
That was the improv game of the week. We done it.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong. That is,
True.
I very naturally monologue.
Monologue. Da, 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 da.
Monologue.
Da, da, da.
Monologue.
Da, 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 da.
All right, guys. So this comes to the end of this portion of wasting all the time.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Que lástima!
that was a language I don't know.
Buenos tardes.
Oh boy.
That's what Doctor Who flies around.
Fajitas.
Fajitas, that I get. It is.
Fajitas.
It is Spanish for yum yum.
A direct translation.
That was it, Bart Cicero. Snowpiercer, you got it.
Took 2.5 years of Spanish, you would think.
I took more than that.
Oh boy.
It's all gone.
Okay.
¿Dónde está mi pantalones?
Sí, señor. Lo siento.
Mi pantalones
I don't-
es en la biblioteca con el gato en fuego.
Good job.
Something is on fire.
They sent to my Spanish just to say my pants are in the library with a cat on fire.
I don't remember the Spanish word for legs. Anyway, continue.
Sabatos. That's shoes.
Okay,
With
guys.
a weird accent. And scene.
And scene.
Bonus.
So
Voices.
thanks for listening to this portion of Wasting All the Time podcast. If you liked any of these scenes in particular, make sure that you go to wastingallthetime.com/vote, where you'll be able to write down what your favorite scene was. And then when there's a recap, it might make it to the top 10 scenes. And then you'd be like, hey, check it out. The scene that I voted for is in the top 10.
Yeah.
It's like bragging rights for everybody.
Street
Street
cred.
cred.
Win. Yeah, win-win. Yeah. So, as you know, we also have The Plot Thickens, and stay tuned for that. It will release Monday,
Correct.
and Monday is a day. It's a day,
day of all days.
after today, the 8th, which will be Monday, the 12th.
Ah, what a day for the plot thickens.
Yes, for The Plot Thickens. Thanks so much, guys. I'm Jess.
I'm Dave.
I'm Cody.
And this is Wasting All the Time, and hopefully we wasted all your time.
Wait.
Butts. Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, a podcast. If you enjoyed this show, then please consider subscribing on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher, or follow us on Spotify. If you really enjoyed the show, then head on over to patreon.com/timewastepod and become a supporter of our time-wasting efforts. Now, that was a lot of things I just threw at you, so if you forget all that, just head on over to wastingallthetime.com, and there we have all the answers.
Butts! That was butts!
It was Cody's
'Cause everybody
sign-off,
loves butts.
But he abandoned it, so I picked it up.
There you go.
picked
I
up the
abandoned the
butts.
butt. Dave picked up the butt.
Oh, God.
How neat is that?
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all.
Gonna say hi to you today. Gonna hope you have a great day. want to listen to a podcast, wasting all the times the way, Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, wasting all the time, hey ya,
God damn it.
Yes, it does.